My dad had trucks. I used to drive them around the yard. When I was 10, 12 years old, I drive the straight trucks around. He come home one time, he said, "How'd that tractor trailer get moved?" I said, "Dad, I moved it." And I was about 14 years old, maybe 13. So he said, oh my God, he was kind of crazy about what I did. So then a few years, well, maybe a year later, we're going down the road one night, and my dad was driving this old truck, and he said, "Jimmy," said, "you think you can drive this truck?" I was 14 years old. We'd come back from Cincinnati, Ohio, back to Michigan. And I said, "Dad, I can drive as good as you because you keep falling asleep. You all over the road, Dad." So I was 14 years old. The first night I drove on the highway with my dad. My dad fell asleep right away. So that's how I started driving the truck first of all. Then later on in my life, I kept playing with the trucks and that. My dad had a couple, 3 old trucks. And then when I was 16, I'm not proud of it, but I left school early. My dad told me I had plenty of time to work, which he was right. And so I started driving one of the trucks continuously at 16 years old, and I didn't leave Michigan too much because I didn't have a chauffeur. So I basically Michigan. Sometimes I'd sneak Toledo. One time I went to Cleveland, Ohio, but at 16, I've been driving the truck steady when I was 16 years old, and I'm 68 years old, or 78 years old, I'm sorry, and I still drive one of the trucks, and I still probably do 130, 40,000 miles a year, and I love what I do. But my biggest thing I've had in my life is my family, and my wife has let me do what I wanted to do. And she's the most wonderful person you could ever find, and I could have never found a better woman in my life because she's she's raised these children, she's let me do what I want to do, and I guess in some ways I've been a good husband too, but you couldn't have found a better wife because she took care of these kids, and she helped me when we was through bad times. We worked together, and that's really how it all started. And I have a bad habit. I can't quit driving a truck. I still love driving a truck.
And your company just celebrated 50 years recently.
Yeah, we've been in business for 50 years because I started in 1969, and we're working on 52 right now. Well, there was not much to continue about except I still love what I do, and I just hope to gosh my health stays where it is because I ain't got time to get sick. I can't quit working.